Previously on episode 1 of the Progress series, we got insane luck at Tormented Demons, green logging it at 866 KC. We take our newly acquired Demon Bane weapons to Yama in hopes of learning the boss. We managed to get the first couple KC under our belt using a mage only method, and in this video we explored learning Yama's more advanced methods involving melee. We do our first Hydra task in hopes of a claw, and we just get more progress towards maxing. I hope you guys enjoy. Guys, I think months of neglect is finally catching up to me. I just finished a hard contract, or rather I was going to finish a hard contract, but I didn't realize that you actually have to plant it in the farming guild, which is a massive L because I waited practically an entire day for that cactus in Alcrid to grow. I checked his health. I come back. I'm like ready to get my contract and get my seeds, right? And she's like, I don't see any cactus planted. Like, bro, are you dead ass right now? Anyways, so I have that planted now. I guess what someone was mentioning in the comments that you can like pre-plant the contracts. And that actually makes a lot more sense now. So I'm probably going to try and look into that now and see if that's something I can do. I mean, look at the Ultra Compass. I only have 23 left, right? Like, it's really, the neglect is catching up. And I fear this might take a little bit to get back into order.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Alright guys, so I got to restock my Ultra Compost, so that's what I'm working on right now. I looked at my banked XP, and I have over 99 banked in farming. So I'm going to try and put a little bit more effort into this skill and trying to stay consistent with it daily, and hopefully it'll pay off. Alright, so we just got 2k volcanic ash, so we're going to go ahead and turn this into Ultra Compost real quick. Yikes guys, I just remembered you can't buy super compost. You have to actually make it. Damn, and we're actually kind of low on shit too. Okay, I need to start planting watermelon seeds then. Alright, we managed to be able to make 290 ultra compost, so that's not too bad. Alright guys, so I'm going to showcase pre-planting hard contracts. So I have a little guide here I can show you guys on screen. So this is basically what you're going to be wanting to pre-plant in the farming guild if you're doing hard contracts for the highest success rate of like just being able to instantly complete the contract. All right guys, so this guide was actually pretty boring, so I decided to just skip it all, but just follow what was on screen, and I pre-planted everything in the patches, and so now we're good to go. Alright guys, so I'm doing some Master Farmer right now. I just need to stock up on some seeds, mainly Raynars. I might stop this when I get like 50 Raynar seeds maybe. I'm not 100% sure though. I'll probably just go until I get bored. We got 44 Raynars, tons of other seeds. Honestly, like besides the Raynars, most importantly, we have 52 Snapegrass seeds now, which is huge because after I farm all these, and also farming hard contracts, I should be able to sustain Snapegrass seeds now. So we're going to be going for our first Hydra task here. Okay, I haven't done a Konar assignment in so long. Hopefully we get it first task. Let's go. We did not. Okay, that's all right. Guys, I'm starting to realize that this is going to take a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. Like, I'm well past 10 Turel skips at this point, which I know is like not a crazy amount, but I was just curious. So I Googled like, what's the percentage of getting a Hydra task from Konar? And it's saying it's 4%. 4%, bro. I'm going to be here all night. All right, let's go, guys. We actually got it. Finally, man. Okay, actually, that is not bad at all. It only took me an hour and 10 minutes to get this task. But I'm not going to lie, there's no way I'm learning this because it is 2:30 a.m. and I want to go to bed soon. So I'll do this task tomorrow, but before I go to bed, I am going to try and get one more thing done. So for the agility shortcut to Yama, it's actually 83, and I have 82 right now. I'm only 25k off of 83. So I'm going to go ahead and do some agility real fast and get that level before I go to bed. I am not going to lie, I didn't even realize I hit 83 agility. I was totally locked in on watching a YouTube video, but we are done. So I'm going to go to bed. But tomorrow we learn Hydra. All right, guys, so I'm going to be doing my first tree run in full herb run, and I'm very curious to see how much total experience this is going to be. So I'll check back when I'm finished and show you guys. All right, guys, so at the end of the run, I got 112,000 experience. That is very, very good for just one tree run, and we can do that every single day. I know I have a Hydra task, and it is technically the next day, but long story short, my sleep schedule is like super fucked up right now, so I'm trying to fix it. And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's kind of irrelevant, but I just don't feel like doing a Hydra task right now. I really want to learn this melee method at Yama, and Monofly looks really good to me, so that's the method I'm going to try and learn. I really hope I don't eat my words here, but I actually have a suspicion that I don't think this is going to be that hard. I did in fact eat my words here, because over the course of the next week, I did nothing but try to learn this melee method, and it actually brought me to the point of considering quitting the game. It made me question if getting good at RuneScape was something I actually cared for, and this overall process genuinely was a massive turning point for me in my approach to this game. This is sort of off topic, but today I was talking with this Zakelm I randomly met farming, and I asked him if he had any advice to get to where he got, and he mentioned one of the most important things is perseverance in whatever you're doing and attempting to push your limits. This method was beyond my scope at the time I picked it up. I truly just didn't possess the skills needed to get it down, but through pure grind and dedication, I forced myself to learn this content, because if not now, then when? It took me over 60 attempts of dying and repeated failure to get this down, so I just want to use this moment in this video to tell you guys, going forward, this is how I intend to approach all content. Regardless of how many attempts it takes me, I just want to push my limits and achieve my maximum potential in this game. So spoiler alert, we will be attempting to learn the Inferno in the coming weeks, maybe even the next progress video. So I ended up doing some duos with a friend, and this is after I learned the method, so I hope you guys enjoy. I also want to point out, for those that noticed, I did change my UI. I'm no longer playing on resizable, so I'm actually playing on fixed mode, but I'm using a couple plugins to make it not essentially fixed mode. There's this plugin called Fixed Mode Hide Chat, and that allows you to get rid of the chat screen whenever you play fixed and opens up more of the screen. It's super helpful. And I'm also playing on stretch mode. Going forward, I'm going to be playing on this client probably forever. I got 19 rubies. All right, guys, we got 88 farming here. I think I potentially discovered a very glorious thing. So Quest Helper is like an actual game changer for doing quests, right? But as far as I knew, I didn't know that that existed for achievement diaries as well. Look at this, bro. You can right click on your achievement diaries with the Quest Helper plugin, and you can do the achievement diary helper. This actually could be a game changer, because I've been putting off doing my diary tasks for so crazy long, right? Like, I'm almost 2050 total level, and look at my diaries. Like, I have a couple hard. I have 3 hard diaries. Everything else is either I haven't done it, or at maximum it's medium, bro. So with that being said, we're gonna try this out. I'll let you guys know how it goes, but we're gonna be aiming for hard Western provinces here, so that we can get our elite void for Tob. I logged on RuneScape tonight thinking that like I was gonna have some fun, but little did I know I'm actually trapped hunting chompy birds. It's so fucked. All right, guys, so we are done the hard Western provinces. Huge diary to get out of the way. Now we can get our elite void. Not tonight though. I am very tired. I want to go to bed, bro. I've been hunting chompy birds for like 3 hours. So, but let's go ahead and get our rune crafting level. Wow, 15k XP, that's pretty nice. Alright guys, so I actually had some leftover points at pest control. So I was able to do the top, and then I just did some games, and now I can get the bottom here. This is the same day, by the way. I'm tired as hell. It's 4:40. My schedule is cooked. There we go. That is full elite void now. And we are one step closer to grinding out Tob. Now, honestly, I just need to work on... getting my blowpipe. It's not like I'm not putting in the work, though, guys. Because if, like... Here, look. I'll show you. My KC at Zulrah is 915. My Zulrah log is actually extremely bad. It's okay, though. I'm not, like, crazy pressed about it. I mean, to be fair, we got a mutagen. So, obviously, we got spoon that. So, I will admit, like, the mutagen makes up for this bad log. So, it's fine. But in 915 KC, we only have 3 uniques, which is quite sad, but it's no problem. I just hope that I'm not one of those guys that goes like 2k plus dry at Zulrah for their blowpipe, bro. That would suck so bad. I missed the clip here, but this is 67 rune crafting. 92 fishing, just getting some minnows, trying to resupply my sharks. Yama is absolutely destroying my supply. 92 cooking. 86 wood cutting. Also, I am going to be wood cutting a lot more, so look out for more levels. I want to try and get my wood cutting to 99. 89 farming, still doing my tree runs. Sorry for the clip dump, guys. This just all kind of happened back to back. Guys, let's fucking go. We finally got a Tan's Fang, bro. I'm at 978. Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful, bro. Dude, this is so huge. Nah, this is actually so huge. Dude, we're done Zulrah. So this is our Zulrah log. 978. We have all the uniques except for like the onyx, but that doesn't matter, right? And we got lucky with a mutagen as well, so we'll take that. So we're gonna go ahead and make the blowpipe. We have the requirements for it and everything, so that's good. Charge it. I guess for now, like I said, I'll just use the adamant darts. Okay, nice guys. All right, so this is actually pretty interesting to document. So this is my first time ever tick manipulating on RuneScape. Right here, I'm doing 2-tick teaks, which basically involves using 2 bunnies to each be hitting you on their own separate tick. And so without getting too in-depth in this, basically I'm using the bunnies auto retaliation to reset the tick cycle so that whenever I click on the tree, it's rolling immediately to chop the log. This leads to some very high XP rates. If you're really locked in, you can get upwards, at least with my current setup and my current level, upwards of like 160, 170k XP an hour. It was actually surprisingly chill, believe it or not, because I was just listening to some audiobooks. But the reason why I wanted to include this in the video and document this is because going forward, you will see me doing more tick manipulation. 89 wood cutting. We take those. Level 90 farming. Pretty big level to get. We've been really consistent with our tree runs lately, so we're just going to keep this up all the way to 99. Missed it, but 68 rune crafting. Was opening up some of my rewards from Guardians of the Rift and got this Abyssal Red dye, which is pretty cool. That's a cosmetic that you can add to the outfit to make it red. So we're going to be going for the outfit, and I really want to try and get my rune crafting level up. Completed Darkness of Hollowvale. I believe I'm doing these quests right now in the goal of getting the Drakmir medallion or whatever it's called. It's a really useful teleport to have when running Tob. Here's a taste of hope and me actually getting the medallion. Also, these quests give pretty good rewards for XP for rune crafting, so we'll take those. Here's Sins of the Father, and an interesting story about this quest is during the final boss, I actually died, and it's in an instance. And whenever I died, I didn't immediately see the grave marker that you would see whenever you died to like go collect your items. I can't remember exactly what happened, but you just talk to an NPC to collect from there, and you pay like 50k to get your items back, but it didn't actually show a grave marker because of that. And so when I died, I knew that it was an instance. So I genuinely thought that I lost all my items except for the ones that I kept on death. And when that happened, my heart genuinely sunk so deep into my stomach. Like I thought it was over for me, bro. All right, guys, so here's me 1.5 tick mining day alt essence that I unlocked through Sins of the Father. One of the main reasons why I did that quest line. But yeah, this is a pretty sweaty method. To be honest, I'm trying to think how I would even explain it, but I'm quite fried right now. Like it's 7 in the morning for me while I'm editing this. So I'm not even gonna bother explaining it. But basically the premise is you are resetting, you're basically creating a stall in the tick cycle. So instead of only rolling one successful skill check, you're rolling 2 successful skill checks, and you're doing that by using the Guam and Tar basically, and you're like clicking on the same tick, and that's like, and then you're walking, and that creates a stall in the tick cycle. So Also, lastly, I'll just say the reason why I'm collecting Date Alt Essence is because it's an efficient hour played for Ironman at ZMI. When I end up using this, because the Arania Altar gives bonus XP and Date Alt Essence also gives bonus XP. And so after you do all the math, it comes out to like 155% bonus XP you get from your runes at ZMI. So you end up getting, it's like 100 to 120k an hour rune crafting experience on an Ironman while getting a fuck ton of runes. All right, guys, so we're here at Hydra. This is my first time ever killing this boss. From this boss, we want the claw mainly, and then we also want its hide or its leather to make ferocious gloves. So that's the two items that we're after. I think everything else, I think you can make brimstone boots, if I'm correct, by putting one of the items on the boots of stone, which I don't really care for. And then there's like a couple other items that you can use to assemble a ring. And once again, I don't really care for that ring either. But, you know, we'll take whatever we can get, right? Collection log slots, we'll welcome that as well. Okay, so it looks like he started with magic, I'm assuming. Okay, mage. Oh, wait. Okay, I was not warned about this. What the fuck? Oh, I fucked the lure. Shit. That's not good. Okay. Now it should be good, right? Okay, so now we're gonna run over here. I might have fucked this entire kill up. We'll have to see. Okay, I got the lightning skip down, so that's probably the hardest part of the fight, right? So when you fight Hydra, you're supposed to lure him over the vents. And you'll see here that I messed up the lure. So whenever it went to the red phase, he didn't actually go over the vent to be weakened. So this entire phase, I'm just like hitting 6. My max hit was like a 12. So I'm basically just doing no damage to this boss. So that is where this kill went wrong. Fuck. I can't remember. I think now I go here. Now it's gonna be mage. Trash. He might attack once here. Let's see. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, he should be on range, right? Surely I don't take damage here. Did I just max a fucking 12? That cannot be right, bro. I'm actually gonna have to tap out. Wow. Okay, I'm actually kind of mind blown. Something went wrong. How am I doing negative damage to this guy, bro? I literally wasn't doing any damage. All right, guys. So we VOD reviewed, and holy, that was actually painful to watch. So I wasn't even switching the prayers correctly. Like there was multiple times where I was just completely blatantly ignoring when he swapped attack styles. So there's that. But then also the entire kill got fucked because I lured incorrectly because I got poisoned on the wrong square. So that led to the red phase not getting weakened by the vent. And that's why I maxed to 12. That's why I was doing literally negative damage to the boss. It's because I didn't get him to roar over the vent. So we're going to keep that in mind. And hopefully this second kill will be a lot better. Okay, here we go. Roar. Okay, now we're chilling. Okay, let's go. Master tasks too, that's free. Dragon, Medhelm, Battle Staff. Bro, what? 8 Battle Staffs? That's crazy. That's super good loot. Guys, am I meant to be looting the Hydra Bones? Like, what do I even do with these? Do I maybe bury them? All right, we kind of fucked up on the last kill, so we're going to call it there. But I'm definitely going to reorganize my inventory, but I kind of learned the boss now. I get it. All right, guys, so I looked into it, and it looks like banking the Hydra Bones is actually the play. Shit, bro, I just got fucking a Hydra's eye. Wow, that was spooned. Fuck, I need to leave. All right, guys, so I am 38 kills in at this Hydra task. And I'm not gonna lie, this is actually pretty chill. Like, I actually wouldn't mind going dry at Hydra. Mainly because the loot here is so good for Ironman. Like, the amount of alks and just, like, straight up, like, GP infusions that you get here are crazy. And I was thinking about it, this is like exactly what I need for my account because I have 99 con banked. I just need to make them into planks and like actually do the process. Calculated it like a long time ago. I don't really remember exactly what the exact number was to get 99, but I think it was like 30 to 40 mil. And I was just thinking like this grind will get me there. Quick intermission. This is 90 wood cutting. Really big level to get because now we can AFK redwoods if we want. But overall, just another 90 skill on the board. One step closer to maxing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, is that the fucking drop? Oh my god, I got baited. Oh my gosh. Nah, I'm actually pressed. Damn, I got fucking baited, bro. Fuck, that is so fucking annoying. Bro, I actually thought that was the drop, bro. Fuck. What even is this shit ass drop? Oh my gosh, I'm actually pressed right now, bro. I thought I got spooned. This should be the final kill of the Slayer task. We got some amazing loot. I'll show it on screen right now. In 185 kills, we managed to make almost 22 mil. And we gained almost 210,000 XP. And we gained 2 unique drops. 2/3 of the way to the Brimstone Ring. So with that being said, I'm going to close out this progress episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. But before I end things, I just want to ask you guys if there's any suggestions that you guys have to make the series more entertaining. Please leave it in the comments. I read every single one and I would appreciate the feedback. Also, regarding the length of the video, do you guys prefer when the videos are on the longer side of things, like 20 minutes and up? Or should I aim to keep the episodes under 20 minutes? Anyways, we got a lot done in this episode. In the next episode, I hope to continue hunting the Hydra's claw, not the fang. Continue making progress towards maxing, get more Yama KC in hopes of oath plate drops, and potentially starting to learn the Inferno. Peace out, guys.
Nice.